This week, we are going to continue our exploration of how we might encounter the sacred in the world of the digital. Last week, we talked about prayer and praying with others near and far. And this week, we will explore living out our faith through social action and encouraging people to connect with one another over the internet as they work for justice causes, again, near and far. Ever since I was employed by the United Church Division of World Outreach, as it was then known in the early 1990s, I have been aware that people find social justice engagement more fulfilling when they can participate in a hands-on way, or at least a personal connection kind of way. We used to have endless discussions at wider church meetings about how frustrating it was that some of our folks preferred to give to something like an Adopt a Child program that came with a photo of your child and personal letters, rather than being willing to just give to the larger mission and service fund that supported so many worthwhile projects that work for global justice, perhaps in a bigger, broader kind of way. To be fair, however, it does seem true that we all need to feel the work that we do and the gifts that we give are making a real, tangible difference in the world. So all this makes me think that it might be even more difficult to feel that connection when one is merely clicking on a website to donate to support some good work or to add your name to a petition or letter writing campaign, rather than actually engaging with people, being able to perhaps stand shoulder to shoulder with people who share your passions and want to work together to see God's justice lived out in our world. The demonstrations against racism taking place in North America and internationally in recent weeks show us how powerful is the need to gather together to have a collective voice in the face of injustice. People have literally risked their health to gather in these large groups, some saying that racism is a pandemic and health hazard as severe and frightening as is the coronavirus. Our beloved Dr. Bonnie Henry has encouraged the protesters in BC to find ways to perhaps gather in smaller groups or in virtual ways. But I hazard to guess there would not be the same opportunities for voicing one's concerns and feeling that one's voice was heard. And there would not be the same feeling of solidarity with those who share one's passions. And yet maybe different and in some ways unsatisfying though it is, I think we are called to use this time and the medium of the internet to inform ourselves and to search out opportunities for engagement with the world through online means. The technology does give us the facility to connect with people in far-flung places, and indeed can bring to us truly global connections. I invite you now to listen as I engage in a time of sacred inquiry with Jean McTavish. Jean has been involved with our outreach committee and with many aspects of seeking social justice, from fair trade coffee to welcoming refugees, to reconciliation work, to drawing down our harmful impact on the climate. Jean is a wise, generous, committed seeker of justice who knows how to walk her talk.